Hey guys, Coach Ray here. We are 12 days away from King of Table 7, and I wanted to share, because a lot of people have been asking me about my training. How is my training looking for this match? So in this video, let's talk about training. There's a video that's going to come out after the event, a little bit more details. I'm going to talk about a bigger detail about things that I focused on, things that I worked on, some of the exercises, some of the moves that I did. But pretty much the whole plan for Engin was very simple. First, minimize my weaknesses, and it's, I would say, correlation between my style and his style. Maximize or amplify my strengths, and how to say correctly, try to be as less injured as possible. So dealing with pain and aches and uncomfortable things that I feel, like in my shoulder, like in my brachii and things like that. And I believe I did absolutely great job physically, strength-wise, according to the weights, as well as on the table. I think this shape of mine beats every single shape that I have ever been. My right arm has been progressing really great. Big thing that I changed for this preparation was I'm not training my left arm at all. Like, I will do bilateral movements. So if I'm doing, let's say, pull downs, I'm going to do both arms. But if it's arm wrestling specific, just one arm, just right arm. What I felt immediately on the table, my right is tired. My left, like when I'm pulling, because I'm still pulling with both, so because I feel like if I pull with both, the blood flow kind of helps this arm to recover a little better, because you're pulling and then you switch arms and you can pull again better. This has a lot of power on the start, but doesn't have conditioning or endurance, and it just kind of plummets at the end, and it feels like it's, but at the start it feels great. Right, on the other hand, feels not exhausted, but tired. But it just goes up. Longer I'm pulling, the better I start feeling. Conditioning has been great. Strength-wise, I feel great. Those two things that I really focused on. So just kind of going pumpkin all around for my right arm. And I feel like it worked. I'm gonna do measurements because I have to send my measurements. I want to check the difference between my left and right. I feel like there's a noticeable difference. So I'm gonna do those in a few days, and I'm gonna post them about it and just see. It hasn't been a long time. It's like been, 2 months. Let's say 2 months when I'm not focusing on my left arm. I might still do some movements, and there's some injuries and pains. And I'm not really focused on fixing this arm. I was really focused on fixing this arm. I feel like pain-wise or uncomfortable, 98, 97%. So which is great. I feel really good. Strength and everything else has been like gradually going up. On table, I feel really, really great. All those small things, I had a better look at things that I've been training for, and my training has evolved, and I think all these super matches where you have to specify your training for one thing or one thing more than the others really helps. Like, I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about training and like the things that I'm like, hey, this works better than the most things, and I put those things on my athletes, and I see already progress in them, and I'm really happy with that. So pumpkin training, I did almost every day. Like, I can't get out of the gym. Like, there's nothing else to do. I'll go and train. I'll take a nap. Or I wake up, I do some work, I take a nap, I train, I go to sleep. I try to eat as much as possible. This morning I weighed in at 86 kilos. And it's like I can't get up the weight. Like, it's just how it is. But I feel pretty good on this weight. On the competition day, I might be with fully clothed. I hope maybe 88 kilos. If I can get there with but the whole idea is just to feel strong. Yeah, right? The thing that I changed a lot in the pulling sessions, I'm doing, like, the training is almost every day. I would take some days off when I feel tired, and after that day off, I feel like everything just skyrockets. Uh, I would do like pulling sessions, one hard and few, like I would say easy ones, where I go for control, where I go for specific positions. I had my guys really helping me, working with bands and things like that, just to hit it. And the thing that I changed drastically, I try to be more attacky. Like I've been very passive and I'm allowing guys to work and get to positions and things like that. I need to be more explosive for this one because I don't want to be the one who's catching. Like catching a bullet that is Engin Terzi is absolutely crazy. I don't want to be that guy. I need to put on a little bit of brakes with my own power. Physically, I feel really good. Mentally, right now, before I get there, I feel excellent. Like I feel like I've never been better, and I'm happy about that. Like I really don't know where the strength gap or anything or any, because Engin is Engin. Let's be freaking honest about him. It's an honor for me to pull with him, and I absolutely love the opportunity they got because I needed insane challenge. I think I had those challenges, but last time I worked this hard was when I pulled with Bowen. Like last time I worked this hard was when I pulled with Bowen because it was such a meaningful match. I'm really happy about the opportunity. I don't see how I came out of this a loser. I feel like I did the job or the work that's gonna help me in the long run, even if I lose. In my mind, I'm being very realistic. By realistic, I mean, I think I can win. I feel great. My shape is really great. I feel I can do this, but we will know when we get on table. So I don't want to talk, something that I don't believe in. I believe I can win him. I believe there's this possibility, but there's also huge possibility that I would lose, right? I'm just happy for the opportunity. I respect Engin so much. He's done everything in our sport that he can do. Right now, I said it like at this point, he's the best promoter we have. He's really loves the sport. I love the sport, but he loves it on a different level. Yeah, I hope everyone tunes in. Without me, it's Corey West versus Artur Morozo. It's Dave Chafee versus Devin Larratt. And it's me and Engin. And I'm promising to give absolutely everything I have. Absolutely everything I have. I did the work. I still have a week of training. Then on next Monday, on 19, I'm heading to Dubai, gonna stay there for a week. I'm really happy about this. I can't, the best part about this was going to training. I love training. I don't think there was a day where I feel too sore, where I feel too not motivated, where I feel like, oh no, There are days where it was hard, but it was like, I'm waking up in the morning, I'm thinking like, okay, so I have like 6 hours till I get to training. That's all I'm thinking about. So I love it. I love arm wrestling. I want to get on table. I want to do as much pulling as possible. Yeah, this sport is amazing. I don't know why people are not doing it, because I think it is hard. Not everyone can live through those first pains. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go down in much more depth after the match, because right now I don't want to focus. Because I might get distracted with some things. Because sometimes you think about something and you kind of, oh, I didn't think this through, or oh, I didn't think about this. Yeah. Overall, I feel like all my lifts have been PRs. Like the way that I'm doing them right now, they've been PRs. I'm doing them really specific, really close angles, really focusing on what I'm doing. I feel like my development of the muscles, fundamental muscles, have been even better. Pain, it's mitigated to absolute minimum. I just feel good. I just feel absolutely good, and I can't wait. Yeah, and I feel like I'm more explosive than I was. Not only more explosive, but I worked better on the starts, and that was the thing that I was focusing on, and it definitely will help me in the long run. And yeah, King of Table 7, June 24. Link is in description. Support arm wrestling. Enigma of Rage. I'm ready for you. Stay strong. Love arm wrestling.